Yo, what up, Fight World? What the fuck? Hold on, yo. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all smell me? Yes. Listen, people. How is there already 2 dislikes? You haven't even started yet. Fuck them. Even if they sell them bit. We got dislikes. We ain't even started. I ain't even said a word. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even said one. Shout out to the Golden State Warriors. You know what I mean? We got dislikes. I ain't even talk. That's how you know we influential. Can y'all hear me? If y'all hear me, type the letter 3 or the number, excuse me. We having some technical difficulties over here. Type the number 3. Hold on. What is going on? Party people. Let's get it. Okay, so people can hear me. I'm trying to get... Listen. 1 second. It's bugging out. I'm trying to clear it up for you. I'm just trying to clear it up for you. What is going on? Hold on. YouTube trying to hate on the kid. Give me a second. I'm trying to clear this up because it says it's having some issues with the feed. Yo, I want to make sure y'all hear me loud and clear. You feel me? We good? I think that cleared it up. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Let's get it, man. My baby Sarah Valdez says it's good, so that means we can proceed. All right, man. Let's do a roll call real quick. I know 3 minutes has already elapsed trying to figure this out. YouTube, step up your stream. We don't have this much problem on IGTV, Facebook Live, all that. Jose De Jesus, I see you. We got to get it cracking. I'm going to go get my haircut. My boy, former group member, my friend, my partner, he's having a baby. And I'm going to his baby shower tomorrow. So I got to get a gift. Got to get edged up, lined up, cut. And listen, we're starting a podcast too. It's independent from boxing. We're gonna talk about like pop culture, different things. Y'all see. I don't want to spill too much. Motherfuckers try to copy. But me and my group member, and we're gonna work on new music. We're gonna work on some new music. So basically, your man Ego is gonna be working, putting in that good old. So if you're a hip hop fan, we got some stuff coming for you. West Side. So, city, state, zip. Let's do a quick roll call. Broward County in this. Where you guys from, man? Cities. I want to know who I'm talking to. I want to know who's up in here. Victorville, California, 760. I'm not answering any questions or nothing until we get through this roll call. Daly City, my backyard. I see y'all. 650. DC, Sleepy Hollow, New York. Harlem World. Harlem World. Come on, come on. Detroit, Chicago, Harlem. You sound like you're from Memphis when you say music. I don't know what that means. When I say Tampa, Florida, London, UK, Miami, you hear me? But I guess that can't be a bad thing because Elvis is from Memphis, Justin Timberlake, some popular musicians, so I'll take it. Home of the King, shout out to Ethiopia by birth. Damn, he's from Ethiopia. Shout out to my Ethiopians. They got some Ethiopian food spots in Sacramento. Shout out to that. Miami, Florida, 305. It's Brooklyn in the house, 5280. Denver, New Orleans. He said he from New Orleans, you heard me? Them 504 boys, you heard me? Shout out to Tampa, Florida. Home of the Lost Towers. I guess you from New York. Shout out from Dubai. Hey, I'm coming to Dubai. That's on the list. I gotta go to Dubai, yo. I gotta. Yeah, I'm East African mixed race. Cushion, Ethiopian, Somalian. Shout out to all my mixed races. I would pay $1 million cash to slap Eddie Hearn. Wow, y'all tripping. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. 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 I go by the name of Ego, Boxingego. You can call me Egoveli, whatever you prefer. Let's talk about it. Smash the like button. We working. So, I don't even know where to begin. Listen, now we just doing this off of principle. The issues, it's already, to me, it's already kind of a dead issue. Joshua ain't fighting Wilder next. Straight up. He's not fighting him next. So, it's kind of a dead issue. But now, I'm a person of character, virtues, principle, morals. I do have values and principles. I can't let certain shit ride. Remember when O-Dog was like, and Menace, O-Dog was like, them marks just killed your cousin and you ain't gonna do shit, goddammit. Remember how mad he was in the backseat? I'm feeling like O-Dog. Them marks just swerved the fight and you ain't gonna do shit, goddammit. Them marks just killed your cousin and you ain't gonna do shit about it. What you say about my mama, goddammit? Okay. Now it's just about principle. These Eddie Hearn zombies, Eddie zombies, these thriller looking motherfuckers, do. Y'all gonna get this work because y'all ain't even making sense at this point. And I would have been cool if everyone just seen what's going on, followed what's going on, listened to both sides of the argument and said, oh, hey, well, I was full of shit. I'm in the wrong. Who would have thunk? And then moved on, I would have been cool. But now they're not. Let's go. We going to war with it. I said we going to war with it. Boxers need to make easy money, so this is what happens. This guy talks pure shit like Eddie Hearn. You sound like a horrible boxing fan. You talking about boxers have to make money? No shit, dumb fuck. Of course boxers have to make money. But that doesn't mean it's at the expense of fans not ever getting what they want. These dudes always put on these suits. Oh yeah, I need to see Joshua in Dubai more often. He has to fly private. Why do you care how he's flying? As long as he's alive, he's healthy, his family's good. Why you care about all that extra? Why you care how many watches he has in his closet? Y'all some pocket watching, fake ass, snake ass, rat ass bastards. I ain't never, man, I know for a fact, this has showed me, if anything else, this has showed me that there's more beta males than I thought. there's a lot more beta males than I thought, because only a beta male would do half of what you guys are doing right now. You care more about another man's money than your own. You should be focused on your own purpose. You should be focused on how many girls you're getting, not how many girls AJ will get because he's loaded. Like you're like trying to live vicariously through AJ or some shit. Oh, look at AJ's pecs, man. That's not you. You get in shape. You know what I'm saying? Look at AJ's bulging biceps. That's not your biceps. Oh, look at AJ he's at the fucking UK Grammys or some shit. That's not you. Worry about your purpose. What up, Ego? Shouts out from Mexico. Mexico, I see y'all. Holla back, holla front. Getting so sick, all the back and forth on this fight. I want them to either get it together and make it happen or stop with the BS talk already. Yeah, I feel you, Sarah Valdez. I feel you. Trust me, I feel you. But we know where most of the back and forth is coming from. I've already slaughtered you guys enough. Like, this is just child abuse at this point. So Eddie Hearn responded to me on Twitter. Not that that's the highlight of my week or anything, but I'm gonna tell you what he said, and this is what I told you. When you're dealing with Eddie Hearn, you're dealing with the crafty bugger. He's a crafty bugger, right? Crafty. You have to listen to the wording, the verbiage, because he's a crafty bugger, right? Shout out to Dale McCree, $5 super chat. AJ proved to me that he is not very intelligent and don't run his career, just Eddie's puppet. Eddie, hey, what you think, man? Hey, Eddie, get this man, bruv. Hey, Eddie Hearn, he's a crafty bugger. Let's get it. Okay. Eddie Hearn wants to go against Egoveli the Dawn. Then let's get it on. I'm gonna tell y'all what he said. I'm gonna read it. I just did a video about it, so you guys will be able to see the screenshots, or you can go to Twitter or whatever. Let me find this shit. We gonna get this work. I'm just trying to line it up. Alright, so I tagged Eddie. I tagged Wilder, just so you guys can see. I said, make sure y'all smash the like button. I said, at Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn improved the counter offer to Deontay Wilder. Let me turn this shit down. What I'm saying is more important than the background music, so I gotta turn it down real quick. So this is what I tweeted out earlier this morning. I said Eddie Hearn improved his counter offer to Deontay Wilder, and I tagged Wilder. It was only $2.5 million more than the original offer that they sent, right? And I show you the math. The original offer was a well-documented $12.5 million. Somebody block, here, I'll block him, because I don't think I have any shooters in the building right now. This fake Eddie Hearn account, blocked. Get your dumb ass out of here. You trying to be a man that you not. Okay, this is what they do, trying to cause distractions. Okay, I said Hearn improved his counter offer to Deontay Wilder, and it was only $2.5 million more than the original offer, right? The original offer was a well-documented $12.5 million flat rate. So you add $2.5 million flat to that equals $15 million, which is subsequently the second offer made from the Joshua camp, right? So they increased it by 2.5 million in layman's terms. Now Eddie Hearn proposed a Wilder 2-fight deal on DAZN for a takeover fight. He said he could fight anyone of his choice, obviously except for Joshua, because he's going to be tied up with Povetkin. Eddie Hearn is on tape saying that Wilder could take a takeover fight of his choice on DAZN network, and Eddie Hearn is going to supply or give him $5 million to be on that platform. He said it could be Dominic Brazil, whoever. It's not going to be Joshua, obviously, right? So my question, I posed this on my last live stream so you know where it comes from. How come from your first offer to your second offer, you were only able to bump it up or increase it by 2.5 million? Right? But with this DAZN 2-fight deal, you're able to offer him $5 million. Somebody explain that right now. Why are you able to offer him $5 million? But then you couldn't have tacked on $5 million to what you had already offered him. So if you have this money to play with and you really want the fight done, why didn't you do that? Why not? This is what Eddie Hearn responded to. That's the question I posed to him. He said, I think you are confused. He accepted $15 million. There was no need to, quote, counter. I think you meant improve. This is his response. The verified blue check mark. So once again, I think you are confused. He accepted $15 million. There was no need to counter. So he's playing semantics. He's more worried about a particular verbiage or linguistics. See, man, we could do it. Like I could use big vocabulary words or whatever. We could do it however you want to do it. Like Floyd said to Guerrero, however you want it. You want to talk like just loose and street. You want to be smart. You want to talk intelligent, eloquent. We can do that. It's however you want it. But see, this is how he tries to. This is that pompous, condescending attitude that I'm talking about. I think you are confused. First thing he says out of his mouth, I think you're confused. So I'm the one with the problem. I'm the one with the problem. Instead of answering the question, I'm the one with the problem automatically. Oh, you're confused. I'm not confused. And then if you listen to what it said, it doesn't even make sense. He said he accepted $15 million. There was no need to counter. I'm talking about when you got a $50 million offer from that side, Wilder's side. You said, we're not taking that because we want to give back to the UK fans. We don't want to fight America. Boom, cool. You're the A side. That's what your decision is. You want to turn down $50 million, which is the largest guarantee for a heavyweight fighter in world history, boxing history. Cool, fine. That's your business. You want to take a $10 to $30 million pay cut to fight in the UK? Fine, cool. But when you were preparing the second offer to rebuttal the $50 million, I'm saying, why couldn't you have offered the $5 million? And his response doesn't even make sense. He says, I think you are confused. He accepted $15 million. There wouldn't have been nothing for him to accept if you offered him more money. You're talking about what he did after to try to land this fight. You offered him some bullshit $15 million, so he said, fuck it, I'll take it, because I want to fight this dude that bad. So I'm going to get lowballed. I'm talking about when you were preparing, when you seen, oh shit, they offered me $50 million. How come if you have $5 million to offer him an independent DAZN fight, why didn't you tack on $5 million to the 12.5 that you offered, which would make it a little bit more appealing or luxurious for him to maybe want to? Instead, you only improved your offer by $2.5 million. Reason being is the more money you offer him, flat rate or not, the more inclined Wilder would be to take it. And you didn't want the fight next. And that is oh so clear. So that's why you went up in small increments of 2.5 million. You got offered, listen, you offered him 12.5 million. They offer you 50 million plus a percentage split down the middle, and you come back with 2.5 million more than the first offer. So by them getting investors or whatever, to them getting investors that can come up with $50 million, this already shows you the merit of this fight, the value of this fight, because they did really, they collected that bag. That's $50 million just for Joshua. That's not even including Wilder's pay. So that alone would tell you that if you're so inclined, no matter how low, I'm gonna talk like Eddie, no matter how low your intellect is, that will tell you if they can get investors in their buy-in to drop 50 million for one fighter guaranteed, then it's bigger than a Wilder getting $12.5 million fight. This is big business. This is big business. That's what that tells me. So why would you only increase your offer by $2.5 million? Because you're lowballing him because you don't want the fight. Fucking Stevie Wonder could see this. Stevie Wonder could be writing music and see it. Ribbon in the sky for this is Stevie. Stevie right here with it. AJ do. Ribbon in the sky. Stevie with it. He can see this. Anybody can see this. If you really wanted to land this fight for your fighter, you didn't want these delays, offer him a fair percentage split. And you know it would have been a wrap. And then it wouldn't have been, oh, we waited. WBA waited 3 months. They waited so long. If you offered him something better, like a drop the bomb type of offer, right? Even what Golovkin got offered by Canelo was solid. You don't think Wilder would have took 42.5%? That was Golovkin kind of, in my opinion, being a little bit greedy, talking about his principle. He just wanted more money. You don't think if you offer Canelo, if you offer Wilder what Triple G made, what he was gonna make in the rematch, or the 42.5, you don't think Wilder would have took it? The motherfucker just agreed to 15 million. He said he was down to take 15 million. So if you offered him 35% and half of the paper, or 60-40 on the back end money, you don't think he would have took it? You don't think he would have took it? But again, Eddie Hearn realizes the more money he throws at Wilder, the more likely Wilder is to accept the deal. And that's what you do when you don't want them to accept the deal. You're going to go up in small increments, or you're going to offer them a low ball. I'm going to use the same example because it's very easy, simple to understand. I like Apple products. I have an old MacBook Pro that I've had for years, and I used it. It's ran its course. It's in great working condition, but for my edits, I needed something better. I needed something newer. So I copped the newer one earlier this year, right? Copped a new one. I no longer need my old MacBook Pro. I'm going to list it for sale on, let's say, Craigslist, on eBay, whatever. I'm going to try to get $500 for it because Apple's retained their value. If somebody offers me $75 and some big league chew, I'm going to be like, fuck out of here. I'm not selling an Apple laptop that works perfectly fine, that's in good cosmetic condition, no cracked screen, all the keys work. I'm not selling it for $75 and some fucking sunflower seeds. So we already have, it's a non-starter right there. Now, what if they boost it up? Oh, I'll give you $85. I'm still not selling it. I'm not selling it for $85 or something that low, because there's nothing wrong with it, and I know I could get more money for it, right? So I'm gonna list it for $500, for example. And if someone offers me, the more money someone offers me, like the closer we, you know how even in like Craigslist, I bought stuff from independent people, yard sales and stuff like that. A lot of people put like MacBook Pro 2011 or 2015 or whatever, $500 OBO. That's or best offer, right? So if Eddie Hearn was trying to get, like, for me, I'm gonna try to get $500 for this laptop, roughly, right? Or best offer. So if that best offer is something suitable, like $425, $450, $460, I'll take it, because it's just collecting, it's just taking up space, and I don't need it. I already have a working laptop, all my files transferred over and everything. And Eddie Hearn knows this. So if someone's like, I'll give you $75, fuck no. What about $85? I'm still not gonna sell it. $89, I'll give you $89. No, you're nowhere in the stratosphere of making me want to sell you this laptop. I'm not selling it for that low, right? Same thing with this. If Eddie Hearn really and truly wanted to make this fight for Joshua next, if he really and truly, why did you go from 12.5 million flat to 15? So you increased it by 2.5 million. That they offer you 50 million and you increase it by 2.5 million, and you think that's what it's gonna get. All right, we got a hot seat. He says you're an idiot, and you know what the funny thing is? He says you're an idiot, but he don't know how to spell your. He spelled it without an E, but I'm an idiot. Okay, you're an idiot, but you can't even spell your. Looking shaky, baby. Motherfuckers calling names and they can't even spell your. Okay. So we got a hot seat. Why am I an idiot? Even though you can't spell your. You got one response and you better do it in 15 seconds. Tommy Hinch, he says you're an idiot and he misspelled it. So tell me why I'm an idiot and you can't spell a simple word. 13 seconds. 11 seconds. You gotta do something, baby. 9 seconds. 7 seconds. Yeah, you too. 5 seconds. Oh, this is gonna be good. 3 seconds. Yeah. 1 second. What is your final answer? You can't spell worth of shit. You're blocked. All right, let me find them, and then we can move on. Motherfucker say you're an idiot, but you can't spell. Okay. Blocked. Get this motherfucker off here. Run boxing. So moving on. The Black Channel. These dudes, listen. I've studied, I've perfected this game, the approach, new media, Ego's army. Notice how these dudes they're not rebuttaling the point. I don't care about all that. I'm an idiot, I'm gay, whatever you want to call it. That's cool. All that. I'm gay. I'm a gay idiot. Cool. Answer the question. That's it. This is what they refuse to do. Just like Eddie Hearn. I asked a very valid question, used facts. He rather worry about how I worded it. Oh, it's actually an improved offer, not a counter offer. But it actually, either one is applicable because it's a counter offer to the $50 million. Or it's an improved offer from your first bullshit lowball. So if you want to play that game, let's play that game. Either way, it works. And either way, you didn't answer the question. This is what these man fans do. These zombies, this is what they do. They don't want to answer the question because then they'll be forced and faced to deal with reality. It's like somebody in denial. Like, you know what these motherfuckers remind me of? These zombies, these man fans, they remind me of somebody whose girl's cheating and you've all but caught your girl in the act of cheating and you refuse to believe that she's cheating on you. Like, no, bro. She's a hoe. She's a hoe. For show. Like, it's it. She's a hoe. Hoe bag. Lord of the Rings, hoe baggins. She's a hoe. Deal with it. She's cheating on you. What the fuck? All right, calm down, relax, start breathing. Fuck that shit. You just caught this bitch cheating. While you at work, she's with some dude trying to get off. Fuck, slit in the throat. Cut this bitch's head off. She's cheating, bro. This is the funny thing. And they try to convince the world that, oh, she's not a hoe. What do you mean? Bro, she's a hoe. For show. Use a hoe. You doing hoe activities with hoe tendencies. Hoes are your friends. Hoes are your enemies. Like, this is what these dudes, like I said, people are afraid of the truth. They don't want to be faced with the reality of the situation. So until you catch her cheating, that's the only way you're gonna fucking believe it. But you look to her phone and you found a dick pic. Like, what the fuck is this? Is that a dick? Is this a fucking dick pic in your phone? via text message, a dick pic, and then you don't want to admit it because the dick pic is packing more than you, and you don't want to admit that she's cheating, so you're gonna try to rationalize it. You entered in her little access code, snooped through her text, seen a dick pic from Hubert, and you're gonna be like, oh, this was probably before she met me. And then you look at the date, and it was from yesterday. You're like, what the fuck? It's probably the wrong number. Like, no, she's cheating on you. You noodlehead. You moron. And that, like I said, people don't want to be confronted with the truth. Someone said, whose dick is it? That's what I'm saying. It's like, let's say you have sex with a girl. See, I got the realest analogies in the game. I'm the king of analogies. Let's go. Y'all want this analogy? This one's rated R. Y'all want this analogy? Can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? If y'all want this latest analogy, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? These comments is funny. Smash the like button. Alright. Let's say this is a girl you really like. You've been wanting to bag her for a while. You've been wanting to do your thing with her. You've been wanting to get intimate with her, right? You hung out, took her to dinner. You spent time with her. You put in work for her. She's fine. You ain't never seen a girl quite this fine. She got the green eyes, long hair, body like pow. You wanted this. Like Al Pacino said in The Devil's Advocate. She had a great ass, and you wanted her. Her name is definitely, whoops. Like Al Pacino said in Devil's Advocate. She had a great ass, and you wanted her, right? You've envisioned this moment. You put in work for this moment, right? You finally have your way with her. Kick it with her, get loose, have a couple of drinks, take her home, smash, boom. You feeling like Ray J. I said, you feeling like Ray J. I hit it first. Then a week goes by. You know, you having flashbacks like, man, I did that. It finally played off. The girl I've been wanting, I did it. I did the damn thing. But every time you go to pee, the shit burns. The shit burns. Now, you can ignore the truth. You can ignore the reality of every time I piss, I get a burning sensation. Like, no, it can't be. Maybe I just had some V8. The spicy kind. One of the spicy flavors. That's why my piss burns. Then you go pee again. What the fuck? It was those nachos. It was that jalapeno that I ate earlier. That's why my piss burns. Even though you're 32 years old and you've ate those same nachos, those same type of jalapenos, right? And your piss didn't burn afterwards. You ate asparagus, you ate all of it, but your piss didn't burn. Now you're faced and confronted with reality. Either something is really going wrong out of nowhere, or the bitch burned you. She burned you. She hit you with the germ you. Oh my God, let me stop. She burned you. Guess who's burning now? Right? Once again, this is how people, instead of just looking at the most common denominator and the most logical, realistic scenario. Hey, I was good. I slept with this bitch that I've been wanting to sleep with. Now all of a sudden, it burns when I pee. She's the only one I've been sexually active with. But they want to rationalize it. They want to find, no, it can't be. Because you can't fathom that the girl that you've been wanting for this long burned you. So you're faced with the reality. Either you gonna take your dumb ass to Planned Parenthood, boy, or you gotta do like Usher and let it burn. Every time I was in LA, I was with my ex-girl, was out doing my dirt. You gonna let it burn? You remind me that I once knew. See your face, like, what you gonna do? You gonna let it burn? Yo, after the night, don't leave your girl around me. True player for real. At my nick for real. Do. You gonna let it burn? Or you gonna go to the doctor and get that checked the fuck out? Cause she burned you. This is the same AJ protectors, these motherfucking man fans. This is what they are doing right now. They're getting burned. They don't want to admit it because they don't want to have to deal with that reality. That girl that I spent this much energy on, guess what? She has something. And I contracted that something. Period. And I know it must be hard. Because you've sat up here and you've been arguing these points. And each and every time you argue these points, you come up short because you've been arguing these points all to find out that it's not true. So you look stupid. So I get it. Nobody wants to look stupid. The money's not real. No, first of all, the email is not real. Eddie Hearn does an interview. Oh yeah, I've got the email. It came from Welda. Okay, so now the email's real. Now what do you switch to? The money is not real. Oh, how do we know these are secure funds? How do we know it's proof of funds? A month later, 2 months later, Eddie Hearn does an interview. Oh, we've never asked for proof of funds. So, you don't know if the money's real. It's a lot of fucking money, but you've never requested proof of funds. But you put it out there that the money might not be real. Come on, bro. Donald Trump, I don't even know if he be into this many contradictions. I really don't. Not in such a concentrated period of time. You know what I mean? So you have all your little zombies talking about the money ain't real, money ain't real, money ain't real. All that for you to just say that we never asked for them to prove the money. All that for you to say, listen, why would you put just listen to the ultimate pump fake? Why would you surmise or insinuate that the money might not be real? Have dumbass groupies cling to that, and then still, whether it was real or not, say we never asked for proof, and it doesn't matter if it was real or fake, because guess what? We're not fucking taking the deal because we want to fight in front of our fans. You see how dumb you guys sound continually? Who cares if the money was real, if it was Monopoly money, if it was a Chuck E. Cheese goddamn token? It doesn't matter, because real or not, you didn't want to take it because you want to fight in the UK. You won't fight in the UK, so you wasn't going to take the money. I said, wait. You wasn't going to fight the money. Wait. You want to fight in the UK, so you weren't going to take it. Period. Listen to Gunman. We gonna clap you. We gonna see who's the real gunman. Shooter, stand down. I got this one. Gunman said bum ass channel. What do you disagree with? Listen, shooters, I told you, you guys gotta stand down. Listen for the commands. Listen, I'm trying to make someone into an example. Don't unblock them, but just listen. Don't unblock them. I was gonna get that work. No, don't unhide them. Just leave them. Shooters, y'all gotta listen. Just block. Okay, he's blocked. Cool. I'm done. But just listen, because I'm trying to bait some of these motherfuckers. Anyway, this is what I'm talking about. These are the ultimate pump fakes. you're going to pretty much kind of insinuate or put that out there because you know fans are going to jump on that. How do we know the money is real? Where are the proof of funds? How can I prove this is a secure payment? Right? All this shit. But what does that matter? How does that matter if you're not trying to fight in America? You knew that was one of the... you knew the fight was contingent for that money. You would have to come to America for it. So if you have no intentions of coming to America, why would you even suggest that the money is real? Whether it was real or not, you weren't coming out here for it. You see how dumb they look? You see how dumb these man fans? Shout out to Boss Red, 357, $2 super chat. Eddie tried to pull a Jedi mind trick, LOL. Hey, fool, I heard you made some jokes about me. No, you didn't. Okay, maybe I didn't. I'm gonna beat up the fool that told me them lies. Listen, somebody make that make sense right now. Go. Okay. Why would you suggest that the money, there's a chance it couldn't be real, when even if it was proven real, you weren't going to take it because you want to give back to the UK and you don't want to fight in America for the $50 million. So what would be the point to even say, hey, the motherfucking money ain't real? See, I like talking about relationships and these analogies because I know people could relate to that, right? If I'm texting a girl and she was like, man, I want to do some nasty things to you. I'm going to go down. I'm going to give you head and stuff like that. Right? And I'm interested. Like, just like AJ's team is interested. I'm interested in this beautiful girl coming over and doing whatever. Right? And I have intentions of doing, like, man, I've been scoping her for a minute. And she said she's going to come. And then she's like, what's the address? I'll come over right now. And then I'm like, man, you can't. My parents was home. You can't come over. So what's the point of me challenging her? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of me challenging her and doubting her and saying she's not about what she said she's about? When in all actuality, I'm like, oh, it's bad. My parents was home. So you couldn't come over anyway. That doesn't make sense. Then why? So in actuality, why was I doubting that she was about what she said she was about when either way she couldn't have come over because my parents are home? So what would be the point of me saying, oh yeah, you don't do that. Oh, you gonna give me a back massage? Psh, get the fuck out of here. Fuck you mean? You gonna kiss my neck? Really? You gonna give me head? You ain't gonna give me head. I'm doing all this, challenging her, calling her bluff, and she's like, give me the address. I got a car. I live 15 minutes away. I'll come through. Oh, you can't because my parents are home. It's not good like that. Then why was I challenging her and she was really willing to prove what she said she was about? She was willing to prove it. And then I'm like, oh, you can't come over. Doesn't make sense, right? Same thing with this Joshua situation. Why would you suggest that the money might not be real and challenge them on that when you had no intentions of taking the 50 mil per your own requests and your own reasons because you didn't want to fight in America? So why didn't you just cut the bullshit and say, I don't give a fuck if the money real or if it ain't real. We ain't coming to America. Fuck you. Why didn't you do that? But instead, you want to throw that out there to try to make them look bad, like they publicly told everybody the money's in the bag, the money's all here, the money, 50 mil, check your email. And you wanted to make them look bad. But in fact, to a real motherfucker, you made yourself look bad because once again, why would you challenge the 50 million if you didn't want to take the 50 million even if it was real because you didn't want to fight in America and you wanted to give back to UK fans? Hey mate, cheerio, we got to fight in front of you. We got to take less money to do it. Answer that. I'll wait. I'm just drinking this delicious yerba mate. Shout out to my UK people. Mate, I'm drinking that yerba mate. Listen, that's all I'm asking. Let's see who we can bait in the hot seat. Which one of you dumb motherfuckers wants to get X'd out? Get X'd out like a treasure map. I spit gems and they treasure that. Oh my God. Let me stop before the bars come out. I was gonna say, you get X'd out like a treasure map. I spit gems, you treasure that. I'm like a diamond. Pressure burst pipes. Oh my gosh. You a hymen. Oh my gosh. Do what I say like Simon. Oh my. Let me stop before I hit y'all with these fucking bars, man. Ain't shit else to do. We already winning. Who in the hot seat? Who y'all nominating? Who the fuck is Carl? Carl, what you talking about, Carl? You trying to get this work, Carl? It's however you want it, Carl. Okay, Carl, you in the hot seat. So what are you trying to say? I don't even know what your argument is. I'll crush you. I'll crush it. If it's against me, if it's going against what I said, then I'll crush it. Carl, what are you trying to say? What's your point? Who's at fault? Contract is sat on whose desk right now? It's a lowball offer. Is $15 million a fair offer to you? Yes or no? Is $15 million a fair offer for Wilder? Yes or no? Yes or no? Is $15 million a fair offer? Yes or no? See, I let them hang theyself. Is strike one? You won't answer the question. He said 15 mil was accepted by Wilder. That's not what I asked. Is 15 million a fair offer? Yes or no? You wrote a whole sentence, but you can't say yes or no, which is a maximum of 3 letters. Okay. So you could write a whole sentence, but you can't say NO, which is 2 letters, or YES, which is 3 letters. So a maximum of 3 letters you would have to type. You would rather put a whole sentence. I don't know the figures. If Wilder accepted, then yes. Strike 2, because the first part you just said was bullshit. It's a straight question. Is 15 million in your opinion fair? Motherfucker talking about I don't know the figures. Strike 2. Is it a fair offer in your opinion from what you know? He said I don't know the figures. So if Wilder accepted, yes. You're beating around the bush. Is $15 million a fair offer for a fight of this magnitude? Yes or no? You see how hard it is for these motherfuckers to answer the question? No, he said a bunch of bullshit and then he says, if so, yes. He says, okay, now that's your ass, Mr. Postman. Okay, so now he's saying yes. Tell me how it's fair. Tell me how it's fair when they got offered $50 million. And if 15 million for the B side is fair, then how is 50 million guaranteed plus a split down the middle? How is that not fair for AJ? Those are my 2 questions for you. How is it fair? And how is 50 million guaranteed not fair for AJ? Oh my gosh, I don't know why y'all do this to me. Wilder and team saw offer and publicly said it was accepted, then accepted. And strike 3. You refuse to answer this question. I'll give you a bonus round. How is the offer fair? That's one question. My second question is why didn't they take 50 million? If you believe 15 million is fair for the B side, then how is 50 million guaranteed not fair for Joshua? When no heavyweight in history, including some greats like Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, none of them have ever been offered that much of a guarantee. How is it fair, like J-Dog just said? How the fuck is 15 million fair out of a potential $100 million fight? So when you have a flat rate, it just stays there. No matter what, no matter how great it does, you're stuck at that. It's fair if Wilder's staff say so. Everything else is opinion. Get this bum out of here. Kennedy Linder, J-Dog, get him out of here. He's refusing to answer the questions. Get him the fuck out of here. Another one bites the dust. He says it's fair if Wilder's team says so. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't talking about nothing. It's fair if they accept it. Because he knows if he talks, he's going to be incriminating himself. He's going to be forced to say something. And like I said with the STD analogy, he'll be faced with reality. He'll be faced to have to either justify what he's saying he believes or show the truth. That was easy work, man. Easy. You know it ain't no goddamn fair. So why would it be fair? Why if that was so fair, why didn't Joseph Parker get it? See, anytime somebody has to abide by a completely different set of rules, it's not fair. It's not fair. Why didn't Joseph Parker have to do all this? Why didn't he get a flat rate no matter how well the event did? Answer that. How come Joseph Parker, the last known AJ opponent, why didn't he have to go through all this? They had a long negotiation, yes, but he got a percentage. I don't know exactly what the exact final number is, but I know it was a percentage. So please tell me, why didn't he have to settle for a flat rate? See, this is how you know. Here's another thing. This is just speculation, but I feel this is a very valid speculation. If AJ were to fight Tyson Fury, do you think they would tell him he has a flat rate of 15 million and that's it? That's a UK domestic fight. Do you think they would tell Tyson Fury, no matter how well this UK domestic fight does, you're stuck at this flat rate of 7 million, 12 million, 15 million? Would they say that to Tyson Fury? In your honest opinion. Fury is not taking a flat rate ever. Good for him, because I wouldn't blame him. So exactly. See, I tell you, I think of points that nobody else is saying. Talking points nobody else is saying. Do you think, even if they did offer Tyson Fury a flat rate, do you honestly think someone as outspoken as Tyson Fury, who's a gypsy traveler from the UK, do you honestly think he's gonna take that? Do you think that's a non-starter, or do you think he'll actually be like, oh yeah, I'll take a flat rate, no matter how well this event does? It's for all of UK bragging rights, but no matter how well it does, I'll be stuck with this amount of money. You think Tyson Fury's gonna take that? Once again, there's multiple ways to dodge a fight. Low ball, high ball, throw someone like Dillian White on in the mix. You know, like Rigondeaux wants to fight Leo Santa Cruz. Oh, why don't you fight Quigg? Like, Quigg don't have nothing to do with this. He trying to fight you. You talking about Quigg, you know? Oh, Wilder wants to fight AJ. Oh, fight someone AJ knocked out, Dillian White. Why? He's trying to fight AJ. You just throwing up shit. And that this Wilder's, he sounds like a man determined. Cause I get like this too. When there's something I get it. I don't know how I'm gonna get it all the time, but I will get it. That's just how I'm built. I will find it. Everything that I've ever, valuables, possessions, non-material thing, whatever, women. I'm not saying like every woman I've ever wanted I'll get, but I'll try to shoot my best shot. You know what I mean? But when it comes to like material things, like something I could easily, a woman's a little bit different because you can't just force a woman to feel your vibe. But like material things, if I really say, man, I want to get this new camera, I want to get I got to get this new luggage or whatever, I'm gonna get it. That's just how I'm built. You know what I mean? And I think that's what Wilder's on. He's like a man determined. He's just like, man, I'm gonna get this, as long as nothing stands in my way. And you talking about throwing out Dillian White? Like, if you know you want a fucking pepperoni pizza, and someone's like, man, just get a burrito. No, I know I want this pepperoni pizza. That's what my appetite's telling me. That's what my stomach's telling me. I want pepperoni pizza. I've been craving it all week. So if someone offers you something else that's not part of it, and you know you deserve pizza, you know you can afford pizza, then you're not going to be misled by other things. You know you want pizza. That's it. Now, if you want to eat sushi, that's cool, but I'm getting pizza. You know, and that's how it is with the Dillian White shit. He wants to fight AJ. You throwing out another motherfucker on him. Yeah, I want to fight AJ. Dillian White. Reminds me of that Chris Rock bit on The Living Color and I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Well, Chris Rock didn't want to pay for the full price. He was hella cheap. How much for some 7-Up? And they're like, oh, 7-Up, $2. $2? Good Lord, that's a lot of money. How about I give you 75 cents, you let me suck out the bubbles? Like, what? That's the dumbass shit that, like, how much for an AJ fight? Right? $15 million. Okay, I'll take it. No, you won't. Eddie Hearn, like, how about $5 million in a DAZN fight? What? Like, I want to fight AJ. What if I give you $5 million in a DAZN fight? Like, that's not what he wants. He's trying to fight AJ. You talking about some? It's not delivery. It's DAZN. I'm not buying it. Straight up, DAZN. I'm not buying it. You can give me a free 30 days and I'm still not trying it. Oh my, let me stop. These bars are just gonna come out. Y'all got me in my zone. I said, DAZN, I'm not buying it. You can give me a free 30 days. I'm still not trying it. I'm not trying it. I'm gonna start a riot. I got the whole Joshua side quiet. I'm killing y'all, rigor mortis. I spit a bar to Rick. Oh my God. Let me stop, man. You dudes is getting murdered. That's why I'm just doing a little freestyle. I don't even freestyle much. But I ain't got nothing else to do because I'm killing y'all. So fuck it. I said, DAZN, I'm not buying it. You can give me the first 30 days for free and I'm still not trying it. Killing y'all, turn you to a carcass. I'm not getting DAZN for Amir Khan and Samuel Vargas. I seen Errol Spence beat him. Man down. Y'all acting like a damn clown. Y'all get ran down. I'm from the Bay with a... Oh my God, let me stop, man. I'm not getting it for Amir Khan and Samuel Vargas. Turn y'all motherfuckers to a cart. Let's go, man. Joshua already said he wanted 2 years before Wilder. How did we forget that? I mean, we no one forgot it. We just... It looked like there was a chance that they could have fought. So, man, we know what it is. You dudes is getting destroyed. Man, I'm not buying DAZN. You got to put on some better fights because I ain't seen that. Ali Diego is sick. He said, Ego, it's a massive risk. Like, listen. This like, if y'all want me to beat a dead horse? Shout out to my dude Raheem. He said he at work, but he still got to hear my dog Ego. Let's get it. If y'all want me to beat a dead horse and keep going, say keep going. Or you could say hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Or keep going. J-Dog's tripping. He said beat that bitch. Alright. Y'all think it's a game, man. I said y'all think it's a game till shit ain't the same. Let's go. Behind the Gloves, shout out to them. Eddie Hearn, I can't make this up. This is a reality. Eddie Hearn just did an interview with Behind the Gloves. The title, and I listened to it, and he actually said it in there. The title, Eddie Hearn, Joshua wants to knock out Wilder. So I'll be like, oh, cool, he wants to knock out Wilder, but you're not making the fight next. He wants to knock a man out, but instead, you want to see him fight Dominic Breazeale or Tyson Fury. You know, it's boxing. What if one of those guys beat him? So instead of having the honor of fighting the undefeated Wilder when he's a champion, you're going to risk it, right? But that's not even the part. That's just a side note. I'm just saying, oh, you keep talking about how Wilder's name dropping and using your name to boost. You're using his name because how you keep talking about what Joshua wants to do, but he's not fighting him next. Oh, Joshua wants to knock out Wilder. Don't even say that, because people will start putting that in the title, and we know he's not fighting him next. But that's not even the kicker. Y'all ready for the kicker? If y'all ready for the kicker, can I get a hell yeah? I told you, Egoveli, y'all shouldn't have never done this. But I'm gonna give you how you want it. Is however you want it. I'm gonna give it to you how you like. If y'all want it, can I get a hell yeah? Shout out to Behind the Gloves. Eddie Hearn says Joshua wants to knock out Wilder. Y'all can't make this up. He says, I don't even like the Povetkin fight. One more time. Joshua wants to knock out Wilder. ... I don't even like the Povetkin fight. Look. Now he's saying he don't even... So now that the fight is made, he's really going to get on the horn and do a current interview talking about he don't even like the Povetkin fight. Come on, bro. And you say I'm lying, I'm biased, and this is who I should believe instead. He made the fight and did...
Team are telling the truth, because there's no excuse. But what it won't do is it won't happen in September, because we've been called to fight Povetkin. I don't even like the Povetkin fight. Povetkin's, and if his team are telling the truth, because there's no excuse. But what it won't do is it won't happen in September, because we've been called to fight Povetkin. I don't even like the Povetkin fight. Povetkin's.
He just said Wilder is not gonna fight Joshua in September because we've been called to fight Povetkin. I don't even like the Povetkin fight. What?
Number 3 heavy, and if his team are telling the truth, because there's no excuse. But what it won't do is it won't happen in September, because we've been called to fight Povetkin. I don't even like the Povetkin fight. Povetkin's a number 3 heavyweight in the world, after Joshua and Wilder. And guess who Joshua fought in his last fight? The number 3 heavyweight in the world, in Joseph Parker. He's fighting the best of the best. Povetkin may even be a tougher fight than Wilder, but Joshua don't care. He wants to fight the very best.
He said Povetkin may even be a tougher fight than Wilder. He's ranked number 3. He may be a tougher fight than Wilder, but Joshua doesn't care. He wants to fight the best. Makes absolutely no sense. There's no one on this goddamn earth, aside from maybe some Russian fans or World of Boxing, that has Povetkin ranked in their minds, in their hearts, higher than Wilder at this point. How could you when he doesn't even have a belt and he lost to Klitschko and Wilder's undefeated? So you said in one fell swoop, Eddie Hearn says, I don't even like the Povetkin fight, but we're supposed to like it and buy it on DAZN. Man, I promise you, I will watch the fight, but I can't say nothing too incriminating because I know there's a lot of snitches. Like Eddie Hearn was talking about, oh, Broner's getting money under the table. So I can't say too much. But I'm not paying for it. So if I can't find a friend or whatever that's hosting the fight, I'm not watching it. Or you guys can pay for it. I will not. There will be no money that comes out of my account for DAZN until I start seeing some product I like. I'm Nino Brown of this. So you guys can pay for me to watch it. That's the only way. And you got to pay me at least 2 months, because sometimes when you have a trial and then it ends, they're going to charge you if you forget. I'm not watching. Straight up. Listen, in this world, you got to take a stand for something. You got to stand for something as a person. And I don't like how this American champion is being treated. Now Eddie Hearn's doing a current interview and he's talking about, I don't even like the Povetkin fight, but I'm supposed to like it and pay for DAZN, when all of Joshua's other fights, for the most part, in recent memory since his rise to fame, have been on Showtime, a network I trust because they've been putting on great fights, a network that I have. I even have HBO too. I have ESPN, which a lot of top ranked fights are on. So I'm supposed to buy this new product for a fight that you as a promoter, you just told us you don't even like. And it wasn't even my first choice as far as all the bullshit we thought we were going to get the Wilder fight. Or I didn't think we were, but it looked like there was a chance that it could happen next. And on top of all that, you want me to fight? You want me to finance this app? Nope. Ain't doing it. You guys do whatever the fuck you want with your money. I'm not. I promise you that. You got to stand for something. This is what I'm gonna stand for. Till you start getting better fight. I'm not saying no time in the future. If you put Kell Brook and Amir Khan some shit that I like, then I'll think about it. But not for Joshua Parker or whatever, Joshua Povetkin, a fight you don't even like. You just told us you don't even like it. So I don't like it. Why would I like it? You don't even like it. Remember how that dude in the hot seat earlier in this episode said? I said, is 15 million fair, yes or no? He says, if Wilder's team accepted it, then yes, it's fair. Okay, so if Eddie Hearn, the promoter of Joshua, don't even like the Povetkin fight, then I don't like it. He don't like it, I don't like it. See, we can use your logic. We can use the same logic as you. The promoter just told you he don't like it. I don't like it. I hate it. Eddie Hearn don't like it. Neither do I. I hate it. We're going to play the game.
To say that Joshua Parker, he's fighting because we've been called to fight Povetkin. I don't even like the Povetkin fight. Povetkin's a number.
He said, I don't even like the Povetkin fight. Okay. But for months, Eddie Hearn has been telling us Povetkin, he's a danger. Commiserate. You keep telling us how dangerous Povetkin is, and Povetkin's ready to go, and his side easy to negotiate. Now all of a sudden you don't like the Povetkin fight. Okay. And this, like I said, this is the person that you want me to entrust and believe when he just said for months, it's like everyone was like Wilder Joshua. He's like, oh, but Povetkin. Wilder Joshua, Povetkin's dangerous. Wilder Povetkin's the mandatory. Wilder Joshua, but Povetkin's Russian. Joshua Wilder. Povetkin, oh, he's crazy with it. He knocked out David. Come on, but now you don't like it. Okay, I get you. I got it, Eddie. You know what I'm saying? The same person that was like pretty much advocating for the Povetkin when nobody was checking for the Povetkin. It's not even a horrible fight, but no one was checking. I ain't seen no person literally that says if I had it my way, I would rather see Joshua Povetkin over an undisputed unification between Joshua and Wilder. Real talk, if WBA didn't take Luis Ortiz out of the rankings, even though he came off of a loss, I'd rather see Joshua versus Luis King Kong Ortiz. True story, because I like the stylistic matchup. I think Ortiz moves better than Povetkin. They both got power, but also I want to see how Joshua deals with the southpaw. I think Povetkin might be 6'2", but Ortiz is 6'4". He might be 6'4", Povetkin, I don't know. All right, Roy has left the building. I can't tolerate it anymore. I didn't even read what he kept. I seen he kept putting stupid shit. He's gone. Roy's done. Just drop it. Everybody, Ego's Army, stand down. He's already out of the building. Elvis has left the building. He's just on his own wave, so let him be. He clearly wanted attention. I gave him the attention. Bye-bye, Roy. Everyone just say bye-bye, Roy. I can't lose to a motherfucker named Roy Keane. I'm Roy Keane. I will defeat you. Hell no. So now Eddie Hearn is claiming that he doesn't even like the Povetkin fight. But this is the fight you're making. Seems legit. I'm telling you, this is getting ugly because now it's getting personal. Now it's getting like to the point where it's like you're like trying to play people's intellect, if you will. Before it wasn't even all this. I just wanted to see the fight as a fan and stuff like that. But now with what you've created with these half truths and deceit and stuff, and what's been created from the fans, now it's different. Now it's turned into some other shit. It's like it's some Civil War type shit, Captain America Civil War type bullshit, Thanos versus the Avengers type shit. Now y'all gonna get this work, all you man fans. It wasn't even about this before. Before I was just like, yo, I want to see the fight. But now all this is excuses and what the man fans are saying. Now it's my mission to continue to bring the truth to y'all. Before I just wanted to see the fight, but now I'm not letting up. I'm on some pit bull shit. You know when a pit bull clamp down, it's like a vice grip. They're not gonna let off. And now I'm not. It's just whatever. Cause y'all want to play games and these man fans are like making up shit, and then a week later you switch to something. Okay, I got you. Ego's Army got you. We strapped up. Strap season. We strapped up. We that's what the Army is. They get ready for war. So we've been ready. On this side. Shout out to the Army. And you know what else is worse to me? And Wilder kind of brought this up. Where is Anthony Johnson in this whole ordeal? Like, it's like he's on punishment. He can't even do no interviews or something. Like, how come I want to hear him. Eddie, we heard you. Eddie, hey, bro. Hey, Eddie, man. We heard you. Man's not hot. Let's hear what Anthony Johnson talking about. That's what I want to hear. But he can't, what? Like, he's cool. He's cool with IFL TV. Hey, Coogan, bro. Hey, Coogan, man. It's mad, right? Why isn't he linking up with Coogan? Why is it just Eddie Hearn? Because it's like Eddie Hearn's like, shut the fuck up. I'll do the talking. You already said you agreed to 50 million knowing we weren't going to agree to it. Now I'll do all the talking. Where is Anthony Johnson? Like, that's all I want to hear. I just want to hear what Anthony thinks. Like, see, now it's like pins and needles and stuff. They're not even allowing him to, like, speak his mind and do interviews. Where is, like, where he I see him on Instagram posts flexing and, like, I'm in Dubai. Like, that's cool. But do a Skype interview with whoever you entrust. I'm trying to hear what you talking about. I want to hear your thoughts on it. We heard a lot of what Eddie, hey, Eddie, man. Don't talk like you're going to do something to me. You know? It's mad. So that's what I want to hear. I just want to hear Anthony Johnson. I just want to hear what he think. And he's not doing no interviews. Look, this is his latest post. Smiling. It says, don't save what is left after spending. Spend what is left after saving. He giving us financial. You could have been spending a whole lot of money with that 50 million, Johnson. Johnson. You're a good fighter, Johnson. But you talking about saving and spending? Motherfucker, okay. You could have been spending. You could have been spending a whole lot of money. You wouldn't have to save or nothing. You'd be buying dumb shit like Floyd. $18 million watch? Okay, I need that. You would have been on that same hype. You've been doing like Maidana, buying diamond-plated lawnmowers and dumb shit with that 50 million. Now you got to save money. That's how you know it. Now you giving savings tips and shit. You giving save. You like, fuck, I got a budget. Motherfucker, you wouldn't have a budget if you got that, if you did that 50 million. You wouldn't have the budget shit. What extreme couponer you know got 50 million? Be like, oh yeah, I could save 75 cents on these cornflakes. These Kellogg's cornflakes. 75 cent savings. Motherfucker, I got 50 mil. I'm like, fuck that. They be like, here's your change, it's $103. Okay, I don't want it. I'll be like, Broner on some ignorant shit. Huh? I'm AB, I don't need no change. And look, this is me. I'm gonna show y'all. You be like, hey, welcome to Walmart, your total is $17.50. I'm gonna be like, huh? Oh, you didn't know? I'm AB, I don't need no change. And I'm just gonna toss it up. Like Tupac. Shout out to Jesse Wyatt. $10 super chat. Supporting your page, bro. Didn't know you was Cape Verdean. That's what my son is mixed with. Shout out to you, Jesse. Shout out to Cape Verdeans. Keep grinding and exposing Eddie and Gage. Y'all tripping with these names. I don't know. It's just a bunch of change. There's some dimes. I don't know what the fuck. I think there was a penny in there. Oh shit, this chain still falling? So that's my thing. It's like, I want to hear what Anthony Joshua has to think about this whole. He's the one on camera say he don't even want to fight Povetkin, but now you fighting Povetkin. It's mad. So yeah, man, this people know what it is. I'm just killing off the zombies because the more you make them think and the more you back them up, the more desperate they get, and I love it because they so desperate. It's not even like before. Maybe some of the arguments they were able to hold up. See, this is the thing with the argument. Sometimes these arguments can hold up for a short period of time because Ego's army, they don't have the interview or the information available at the time to immediately counter. We can only go off of gut feelings. But since so much 3 months, 2 months, or whatever has passed, and there's been a multitude of different interviews, we have everything we need to bury them. You get what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's a waiting game. Even though you know in your heart of all hearts, you know, like, man, that can't be true. I know they're lying. But you couldn't prove it. So we just had to wait, do that true detective shit, forensic files, cold case files, and wait until more information came out. And now we got them. It's just so easy. It's so easy. Eddie Hearns says the fight must happen in 2018, last year, after the Carlos Takam fight, which was a bullshit stoppage. Then it looked like Joshua could happen. Eddie Hearn also said that he's going to fight 3 times a year. Now he's going to fight 2 times a year with no injuries. It's not like he got injured, like Keith Thurman said, fuck it, I can't fight the remainder of the year, right? Then he said February 2019. Now he's talking about April in Wembley. So, I mean, at this rate, it's like Keith Thurman's return. You just keep pushing it back. Keith Thurman will be back in March of 2018. March, it gets close. Like, damn, who's Keith Thurman fighting? He'll be back in April. Okay, cool. I'm looking forward to that one time. April, cool. The nigga's not coming back in April. He'll be back in May. Like, oh, okay, I can wait till May. You know, cool. Spring, summertime fight. Yeah. May Day. May Day with one time. He's not coming back in May. Like, oh shit, he's not coming back. When's he coming back? August. Oh yeah, August. My pop's birthday's in August. Great, cool. We said August. Fuck what you talking about. He'll be back September. Like, damn, September. Like, how many times? Oh shit, Canelo and Triple G and AJ and Povetkin are fighting on DAZN. He's not coming back until December. Like, okay, motherfucker, like, when is he coming back? Like, his flute broke. He's not coming back in October. He has to get his flute fixed. Like, bro, his flute broke. Like, you just, no, you doing too much now. He tried to play the Titanic theme song and his flute broke. Like, now we waiting for him to get his flute fixed at Guitar Center. Really? Really? You know, that's at this rate, that's how the Joshua shit is. Joshua must fight Wilder 2018. He can fight him before Parker. We're fighting Parker in March. Okay, so cool. You're not going to be able to fight Wilder in March. Got you. We can fight him in September. No, we don't want $50 million. We're going to stall it. Like, you know, it's just, bro, it just keeps getting pushed back. Pushed back like receding hairlines and shit. What? We on their neck. AJ can't even post a new Instagram pics because ducks on it. I'm telling you, the internet is vicious. And we don't, I'm telling you, we don't lose. Listen, how have I caught an L in this whole situation? How have I caught an L? All I did is state my opinion, state what I thought it was going to be, which is what it actually turned out to be. Or I could have been wrong, which I wasn't, but I could have been wrong. And then they did what was right for boxing, made Joshua Wilder next, and then I still get what I want because that's the fight that, as a fan, as a patron, that's what I'm willing to pay for. That's what I want to see. That's what I would like to cover. So I couldn't have lost really in any capacity. But I damn sure didn't lose when I'm able to predict months before it happened what was going to happen. But it's not even shocking to me because Eddie Hearn, no matter how many falsehoods he puts out there, right? he still tells the truth. You just got to find it mixed in with some other shit. Like, the truth is in there, but you just got to find it. So, I mean, shout out to Eddie Hearn for that. He'll at least keep it real. I don't know if it's just because he's doing so many interviews and it slips out or what, but the truth is in there somewhere. It's like, where's Waldo and shit? You be like, oh, there go Waldo. Oh, shit, that ain't Waldo. There go, oh, that's Robert. That ain't Waldo. He's in the picture. Waldo is the truth, you know? He's in the whole thing, but they got a whole bunch of Waldo that is, like, what? Where the fuck is Waldo at? It's like the Watts riot and fires and stuff. You looking for this motherfucker? He in a blood neighborhood. Everybody got red on. You like, where the fuck is Waldo? That's how it is. That's how it is dealing with Eddie Hearn's like multitudes of interviews. The truth is in there somewhere. It's just you got to find it, like Waldo. And like I said, there'll be a gang of Bloods right here. You looking for Waldo in the Bloods because he wearing red too. Damu. Hey, motherfucker, I put that on Cedar Block, blood. I put that on Pyru, nigga. Waldo with the Bloods and shit, just chilling. Treyway. Waldo gangbanging now. But anyway, yeah, Eddie Hearn and he told you. He said something like, I seen the interview, he said Joseph Parker, Povetkin, and then Wilder in October, November, December. That's on par, minus the Wilder this year. The other part of it was actually on point. That so this is what you wanted. I could tell because he was saying the shit. He's talking about, oh, Povetkin's already ready to go. Okay, so he's ready to go. So conveniently, that's your initial plan, what you're gonna try to disguise as a fallback plan. That's your first. You said he's ready to go. I have a picture of Eddie Hearn with World of Boxing, with Povetkin's representation from 2 months ago, a month or so ago, 2 months ago, and they're all smiling and shit. I did a video about it. Y'all think it's a game, man. Y'all getting destroyed, and I love every moment of it. I love it because y'all can't duck the truth. The truth is right there waiting for you. Look. It's that top video. Eddie Hearn met up, look, 1 month ago. Hold on. This how real I'm at. This how real I'm is. This how real I am. May 23rd, 2018.
People, and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Eddie Hearn met with Alexander Povetkin's people last week. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, Matchroom. Eddie Hearn, he just met up with Alexander Povetkin's promoter, World of Boxing, Ryabinski, right? I think I pronounced the name correctly. And then also a guy, I think he's a manager, and he also does a lot of the translating for certain Russian fighters and whatnot. And this is a picture on the screen. They met up last week, and this was to discuss Alexander Povetkin possibly facing Anthony Joshua. I mean, why else would they need to meet up? As you guys know...
So, that's from May 23rd, and I did that video a week later. I told you in the video, I said they met up last week. Look. Eddie Hearn says, good meeting today with Ryabinski and Vadim, World of Boxing today. Look. Motherfucker got a paperwork and shit. Look, everyone's smiling and shit. Look. He got the contract in his hand right there. Come on, bro. You really think I'm dumb? See, that's the thing that I won't tolerate. You gonna play me for a fool? We'll see. Motherfucker got the paperwork. He right here he got the contract right here. He got the contract right here, smiling. Over a month ago. He's smiling. And you mean to tell me this wasn't already a fucking done deal? Stop it. Hey, Ronald Finkley, block Hitman H. Just get him out of here. It's these people, these fans that are man fans are disgusting me. Get him out of here. One of the shooters. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you. Get him the fuck out of here. I'm sick of it. Listen, we got to get back to some real boxings, or you don't need to be on my page. Like, if you can't, you just admit it. Eminem told you. He said if it's over, just admit when it's at its end. You know what I'm saying? Just admit it. You're done. You're done, son. It's over. Finished. Finito. In credits. You dudes look stupid. They like Trump supporters. They live and die. That's what I'm saying. Just oh, you fucking Mexican drug dealers. Mexico's drug dealers. These Mexicans working harder than your dumb ass. You can't even get a job. You from here and can't even get a job. Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Mexican rapist. Like, shut the fuck up. You the rapist. You the one that fucking raped Native Americans and shit to even acquire the land. Fuck you mean? Talking about rapists. You the rapist. You the one that pillaged people's villages and shit. Oh, you fucking... Everyone want to claim land that's stolen. Mexicans was here before you. Native Americans were here before you. Black people came here because of the racists. Fuck you talking about? They brought them over here on slave ship. Come here, nigger. Get over here. Get on this boat here, boy. Fuck is you talking about? Like Columbus Day. Shut the fuck up. Ain't no goddamn Columbus Day. I don't celebrate Chris Columbus Day. That man's a murderer. I'm talking about the earth is flat. Bitch, you flat. Only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace. Fuck you mean. Fuck Christopher Columbus. Fuck all y'all. You don't have a Christopher Columbus Day like he discovered some shit. How you discover a land with inhabitants already on the land? They dancing, having parties and shit, Indian festivals and shit, and you allegedly discovered it. How you discovered them? You didn't discover the land because they was already on the land. What you talking about? Fuck you mean? They having parties and cookouts and shit, and you talking about you discovered the land that they're already on. Oh, okay. Stupid ass motherfuckers. And listen, I'm not even trying to turn this political, but fuck y'all. If you're an American, such as myself, you speak the common language, such as myself, and you're worried about a migrant or immigrant who probably comes from a third world or impoverished country or place, is coming to America in search of a better life, who may or may not speak the common language that we speak in America, and you worried about them outworking you, you worried about them taking your job, then you a piece of shit and you don't deserve the job, and they deserve the job because they come in here with a deficit. They don't even speak English sometimes, and you worried about getting outworked by somebody who is coming in at a disadvantage. You got a head start. You ain't never had to live what they had to live. Like, I had a friend, he was in Africa. He's African. He went to Africa. He said there was 8 people living in a small ass hut, no running water, no electricity. Most people's conditions and climate in America aren't like that. Where, you know what I mean? We get mad when the Wi-Fi is slow. That type of shit. Oh, my Wi-Fi is too slow. Well, guess what? They have no fi over there in Africa. So would you worry about the Wi-Fi speeds? Oh, my Wi-Fi speed. They got no fi. They got no water either. You know what I mean? Flint, even in America, has tainted water. And I ain't talking Canelo meat. So, again, if you worried about someone stealing your job, work harder, dumbass. I don't worry about anyone taking anything from me. You ain't taking anything that I earned. You know what I mean? You can't take something from me because I'm always outwork you. That's how I feel. Even if someone comes in, like on this YouTube shit, who's past me? Who was behind me and just came up from behind and passed me? Somebody that wasn't already in front of me and they just came up from behind and lapped me. Who did that? Let me know. Let me know who came in this game who was behind me and came up and lapped me and outworked me, put out more fire content than me. I don't give a fuck about what another person's doing. I worry about me. I worry about my situation, my friends, family, all that. But you can't outwork me. If they say they outworking me, they overtraining. It's that simple. If they say they're outworking me, they're overtraining. You ain't doing something right. You might get an injury. So, anyway, that's my little rant. Motherfuckers talking, oh, they're taking all my jobs, these murderers and rapists. But you got pedophiles in your family. But they the rapists. What about the skeletons in your closet? That embezzlement case that you got. You know, everyone got dirt. Like, I'm not sitting up here and acting like I'm holier than thou. I can't stand a motherfucker like that. Try to act like they're better. Man, a couple years ago, I didn't have no whip. I'll put it out there. I didn't have no car. I had a car, but it got impounded. I didn't have a car for a minute. Over a year. I felt like shit. I didn't feel like a real man. But guess what? Best believe I got a car now. Best believe I work for myself, wake up when the fuck I want. I hustle. And that's the thing with a hustler. You can lose it and get it back because I'm a true hustler. I bet you I got a car now. Shit's almost paid for too. Let's get it. Now I'm in other people's car. I don't even have to drive. I just hit the app, get on an Uber. I need a ride share. You take me where I need to be. I don't even like driving anymore. Fuck y'all mean. I know the haters, man. Somebody, I seen them talking some type of shit. Y'all can talk shit, but there's more of a message in what I'm saying than anything. So you be the ones at the back of the line looking stupid, working for somebody else. And I'm not saying if you work for somebody else, you're stupid, but I'm saying you be the one that doesn't get ahead. Even if you work for somebody else, make as much money you can while you're working there. Save. You know what I mean? So people getting Michael Kors fucking belts and Gucci belts and shit, but you ain't doing nothing. You got all that shit for show. Bill Gates ain't out here. Warren Buffett ain't out there. Warren Buffett look like he shop at fucking Ross. But he got way more money than you. He got way more money than me. Ego the new Martin Luther. I'm not Martin Luther. I'm not trying to be nobody else. I'm just me. And there's a lot of fuck shit going on in this world in general. But that's the thing with a true hustler. You can't stop a true hustler. A true hustler can lose it and get it back. And that's me. I ain't had no fucking car. Real shit. But I put everything into this boxing shit. That's why when I say boxing saved my life, it did in so many ways. Because I wasn't really headed down the direction of making great decisions. And then I got back focused. Because I'm an Aries. I'm a hard worker. My parents are still married. And I remember what they taught me. And they didn't teach me to be no punk. Just when the going gets tough, I give up. So you got to get your head out your ass. And just be like, whoa, look. Let me see. The hardest reflection is self-reflection. See, I'm just going to bless y'all with the sermon. Smash the like button. The hardest reflection is self-reflection. Looking at that motherfucker in the mirror and be like, yo, you fucking up. You doing all this other extra shit, but you're not taking care of your business. You're not making wise decisions, young boy. You making bad decisions. You hanging out with negative people, toxic people. You too worried about girls and your life ain't in order. You know what I mean? You too worried about doing it for the gram, and you ain't got no money, you got an overdrawn account, you doing something wrong. You hustling backwards. But that's what a lot of dumb shit y'all idiots want to do and perpetuate. Be on the gram with money that you know you can't keep. Money that's not play money, but you try to act like it's play money. That ain't play money, that's your rent. Pay that shit. Don't take no pictures with that. Just be happy that you can pay your rent. I said don't take pictures with that shit. Just be happy you can pay your shit. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you don't have to show the world at all times. Let's go. You really don't. Like a true, like, let's say it's like a good dad. Social media wasn't even around when my dad was raising me, but even if it was, my dad ain't gonna be on the gram holding me just to show that he takes care of me, that he's in his son's life. You know, if he did post a picture, that's because it's from the bottom of his heart. That's how he felt. But he ain't doing shit for show. He knows that I know, that everyone knows, that he's a good dad, and he took care of his. He brought me into this world, and he took care of his kids. He would never flex. My dad's a older generation, but still, he wasn't doing it to show, like, look at me holding my son. Like Chris Rock said, dumbass, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take care of your kids. You motherfuckers be flexing stupid shit. Lame niggas flexing with rent money to attract hood rats. That's what I'm saying. And see, that's the thing. I could tell you about this alpha male shit. That's what I do know. Y'all want me to keep going? I'm sorry we veered off, but this is a real channel. We talk about real shit. Who are you impressing with that? The people you do attract aren't necessarily going to be people that are down for you. Are down for you in the long run. Like, I used to go to a club a lot with my boys, with my partners, when I was younger. Do you know, I met girls, I ain't gonna lie. I met girls, sometimes like left with them, met up with them, exchanged numbers, all that. I have not had one successful relationship from some bitch I met at the club. Like, I'm talking about like where I wifed her and we were like a steady thing and held each other down. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But people get their priorities straight. Instead of getting their life straight, they want to pose and perpetuate and stuff like that. So I just can't deal with fake stuff. Like this Joshua Wilder situation, it just irks me. It irks me that we have grown-ass men who are willing to protect a lie. And they don't even have a horse in the race, so to speak. They don't even have any like real connection to either side, to the point where you should just be able to call it how you see it. Matchroom ain't cutting you no check. Eddie Hearn definitely ain't cutting you no check. He tried to lowball Broner. Broner was like, fuck you. I'm loyal to Showtime. I'm loyal to Al Heyman. You get what I'm saying? So it's not about protecting something that you know is wrong. I don't do that. If I know somebody's in the wrong, even if it's my family member, I'll tell them. And that's the respect I have. They'll tell me. If they're like, oh, you're doing too much, Ego. You can't meet faithful bitches at clubs. I don't know. I'm just saying I never had no real successful long-term relationship out of no girl I met at the club. That's just me. Maybe I was at the wrong clubs. I don't know. So I'm just saying, like, we got to start getting back as people and for this channel, for boxing fans, to real shit. If you know you in the wrong, just say you in the wrong. And I told you, like Joshua Wilder's situation, it didn't even have to be all this. It became some kind of turf war. At first, it was just a great fight, undisputed. People got excited because we haven't seen this since Lennox Lewis. This is the closest. The heavyweight division was bunk. When the Klitsch goes around, it was fucking bunk. B-U-N-K. Bunk. Shit was weak. Meaning Klitschko's clearly stood out. There was nobody that looked like they could fuck with him. Fucking Mareshwak, Chris Arreola, David Hay. They were brothers, so they refused to fight each other, which I could understand. You know, I'm not trying to fight my brother, right? So I understood that aspect of it, but it's still, you guys are clearly the best, and it was a weak division, just like Triple G in middleweight. Up until recently, middleweight division was fucking bunk. You had Triple G, and then you had everybody else, and then the only other guys that looked like maybe they could challenge him, like the Cottos or Sergio Martinez, Canelo, didn't look like they wanted to fight him at the time because he was still looking like a monster. So the heavyweight division has an opportunity to get back. And you have greedy people in suits and stuff who are doing their damnedest to prevent it, to prolong it. And I'm telling you, I've watched boxing all my life. If Joshua looks vulnerable or loses to Povetkin, that's another great fight that could have been. Because I'm going to tell you, I have no interest in seeing Wilder versus Joshua if he loses next. If he loses to Povetkin. Or even if it's a controversial win. I don't even care about the Wilder fight, because if you can't convincingly beat Povetkin, then I don't think you're beating Wilder with the momentum he has, with the frame he has, with the style he has, with the power he has. So Joshua better be sharp as fuck, mandatory or not. If he don't look sharp as shit, better than he looked in his last two fights, you've already done yourself a disservice, because now the Wilder Joshua fight is not worth it. If it's the Joshua that fought Carlos Takam versus Povetkin, if he gets knocked down, anything, if it's controversial, then you've already hurt the Joshua Wilder fight, my friend. You know what I mean? Because to me, Joshua hasn't even looked stellar in his last two fights. So you put a dangerous foe like Povetkin, who really has nothing to lose, who arguably is maybe cheating. He definitely had the cheating in the past that we just gloss over. Crazy. So it's a lot riding on this. Joshua has to look good in this next fight. Pause. Parker fight was boring. Oh yeah, I agree with that. I expect, and I was really looking forward to it. Just like Klitschko Fury, I didn't think that was a particularly exciting fight, and I was really looking forward to both of those fights, but they didn't really deliver. The ref saved AJ's ass. Takam was coming back on him. Yeah, man. It just didn't look that. It wasn't that impressive. Sarah Valdez said trash fight. See, AJ and Parker was like a low intensity. Hold on one second. It was like a low level Canelo Triple G. Canelo Triple G was more entertainment, and I was there. It was more entertaining, way more entertaining. It was a high-speed chess match, but both Triple G and Canelo, that wasn't their best performances. I've seen him go after it more, you know, and that's what it was. Joseph Parker didn't really. He did some good things in spots. Anthony Joshua did some good things behind the jab, but neither one of them really went after it. Neither one of them showed separation, where it's like, oh, I'm leagues above this guy. Bow. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really. I didn't see that. Damn, Sarah is beautiful. I'd love to take her to a fight here in Houston. Sarah fine in a motherfucker. Don't boost her head up, cause she already knows she fine. And yeah, man, don't tell Sarah, cause she gonna get all happy and get big headed. Like, I know I'm fine in a motherfucker. Sarah takes herself to fight. See, look at her. She arrogant now. Sarah take herself. I'm IENDEP, independent and shit. Look at Sarah Valdez on that Destiny's Child shit. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop. Damn, Sarah. Stop shooting Ego's army down. Let one of us take you to a movie or something. It don't have to be a fight. She don't want to see Ego army at the fight with another Ego army. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that Sarah Valdez in the Ego army? I ain't arrogant. I just don't go with any old dude. Just listen to the new Drake album, Sarah. You was already listening to it. You was catching feelings, you said. I pay attention. Sarah Valdez was listening to that Scorpion. She was catching feelings. I'm all talking shit. You see me and Sarah Valdez at a fight and shit. Like, is that ego? She said curving harder than AJ curving wide. Okay, Sarah's kind of witty. I give it to you. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. We get it, Sarah Valdez. You fine and funny. Anyway. Yeah, man. Y'all just got to be real. I'm sick of the, like, clown shit. If they ever make a sequel to Stephen King's It, a lot of you motherfuckers gonna be in it. You be fucking Pennywise brother, Token Wise and shit. Cause y'all some fucking clowns. Hello, Georgie. Come into my sewer with your boat. You a fucking clown. You Pennywise brother, Token Wise. You sound fucking stupid. I know Eddie Hearn contradicted himself, but Georgie, what about your boat? You'll float too. You'll float too. You'll float too. Y'all some clowns, man. You might even be the original Stephen, the one with Tim Curry, Jonathan Brandis, rest in peace. The original Pennywise. I'm your worst nightmare. I'm everything you ever feared. This is your... Y'all some fucking clowns, man. Leave me alone. I did watch the new It. I seen that at the drive-in. Sarah Valdez didn't go with me. She's like, I don't just go with any old dude. I gotta see my scary movies with not just any old dude. I was like, shit, Sarah, shit. Fuck you then, Sarah. Shout out to Big Time with the $10 shmoney gang. We about that shmoney gang. But yeah, man, just be real. See, King Corleone, see, he bad because he just be encouraging the bullshit. He like the drop. He's a battle rapper. If you see me at a fight, I expect all you to come say hi. Hashtag ego art. See, she cocky. I'm telling you. If you see me at a fight, I expect you to roll out the red carpet and greet me when you meet me. Like, what? Greet you when... Sarah, you high maintenance right now. I ain't saying shit if I see you. No, you know, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say a little something. I'm gonna be like, oh, shit, Sarah. Yeah, man, we just gotta get back to reality. We gotta get back to reality in this boxing game. Shout out to Lacey Ochoa. He said, sup, homie, what up? We just talking. Hey, y'all tripping in this chat. See, I like my crowd because we had that cool little vibe. We just, it feel good. I'm going to start talking trash on your beard if you don't say hi to me. Shit, I'd rather you do it than these dudes. These dudes be on my beard tough. Oh, fucking ego. He thinks he's the king of the world with his beard. Oh, yeah, you bearded. You're a bearded bitch. Like, what? What's up with this? I will say this. We didn't get to talk about this. Wilder is now demanding 50-50. And guess what? I understand why. I'm going to say it again. I understand why he's requesting 50-50. Because he's been dicked around, pause. He's been dicked around by this whole ordeal. And if a man is going to deny himself or his team or whatever of $50 million and that's not good enough, and then you accept a lowball deal and you still can't get the fight for next, then you're like, fuck that. I understand him saying all deals are off. Now listen, Eddie Hearn keeps saying this, and he likes when you guys recycle the shit he's saying. He does. Eddie Hearn's talking about, oh, the contract's still there. And see, this is that pompous attitude. He's trying to act up. Because, man, trust me, I've known many a Eddie Hearn. Not him personally, but people like him in the business world, streets, or whatever. I know people like that. Well, mostly in the business world, you know. And what they try to do, watch when Eddie Hearn's talking, he's making all these I mean, who get like he's doing all like you got Tourette's, motherfucker. What is all that? Like you doing his scrunching his face up and shit. Like he does it when like IFL or something would be like reading Shelly Finkel's tweets and doing like what are you doing, bro? Cock shit, hot dog. You got Tourette's. What's up with them facial features, expressions and shit? And he's doing that like hella theatrical ass like faces and shit. Like, okay, if somebody's talking to me in the hot seat, a lot of times they're saying stupid shit. I'm not sweating it. I don't give a fuck what they talking about. We got to get to their point and hear my point, and then we're gonna see who wins. I'm not like they're like, oh, ego, you're biased and you're right, and I'm like. Remember when Smokey was on that Angel? He's like, hey, chill, Smokey, it's angel dust. And then he said, as soon as he said that, I started feeling funny as hell. Man, nah. And he was in Debo's picture. That's what Eddie Hearn be doing on them flictions and shit. Like, what is you doing, bro? As soon as he said that, I started feeling funny as hell. He mentioned Shelly Finkel. I was like, hell nah. Like, what are you making all them faces for and do? And then when he goes to talk, then it's back, and then his faces disappear because you saying shit you like, shit you want to what's the word I'm trying to think of? Shit you want to why can't I think of this one word? Shit you want to convey. That's it. Shit you want to convey, right? Since you saying shit you want to convey, and all of a sudden these Tourette's ass faces inflicted at. As soon as he said that, I started feeling funny as hell. Hey, chill, Smokey. It's angel dust. Like, what are you doing? And then, like I said, and then he go to talk what he wanted to say, and then you're not doing all them flicked faces. But when somebody's reading a simple quote from Shelly Finkel because it's something you don't agree with, because it's something you're trying to convey, like he's crazy, like he's just saying rubbish and chats bollocks and all this shit. You doing all these. Just watch what I'm saying. Don't take my word for it. That's exactly what. Watch when they're reading some shit from the other side, because he's doing all this exaggerated shit to, I guess, theatrics to make it look like this is unbelievable. Like, Tupac's my favorite rapper for a different reason. Reason why he's my gotta go. Bye, Sarah Valdez, baby, I miss you. Tupac's my favorite rapper. One of the reasons he's my favorite rapper is because he's so passionate. He makes you believe what he's saying. He got shot and he was like, oh, you didn't know? Biggie's homeboy shot you because they bragging. Like, I really felt after hearing Pac's side, I felt the conviction. I felt that he really does feel set up. You know what I mean? He said all of a sudden, just look, study while I be mad. I watch people's faces. He said they didn't help me into the ambulance, and then the way he's telling, I'm like, damn, it really sounds like they set this man up. He's like, look how everybody changed. He said, I got out of jail, ain't nobody help. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, Pac is like, he's being real. So when you have conviction and when you do like theater, it makes people kind of believe. So Eddie Hearn's trying to do some like watered down passion or whatever to make it look like I said, why someone's reading the Shelly Finkel quote and you doing that Smokey, you doing all these faces. Well, just watch it. Ego got y'all know I'm telling the truth. That's why he said ego got me weak again. Watch it when the reporter is talking about specifically this Wilder Joshua, but I've seen it in the past. And it's something that, you know, it's the other side's point, or they're reading a quote from Finkel. He's like doing double takes and all types of extra shit. As soon as he said that, I started feeling funny as hell, man. Why are you doing all that? Fucking Nicki Minaj moving. When I hit that gear, did I push a little button on the sit back down? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, why are you doing all them? Everybody know when I switch that gear, did I set a little button on the sit back down? Like, what are you doing? Y'all know I'm telling the truth. That's why. That Nicki Minaj. I said it's crunch time. Abdomen. Like. Oh my God. They be doing that Nicki Minaj flicked ass movement. Like, I be watching Nicki Minaj video like, bitch, what the fuck wrong with you? She be like, I never fuck Wayne. I never fuck Drake. All my life, man. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I would hit Nicki Minaj, but she be scaring me when she be doing that. Like, you like, oh yeah, who's your daddy? I don't know who my daddy is. Like, doing all this extra. Everybody know when I switch that gear. Did I push a little button on the sit back chair? Like, what? What was that extra shit you just did? That's what Eddie Hearn be doing. I told him, nigga, it's crunch time. Abdomen. Doing all these faces and shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, if somebody's reading me, like, let's say somebody diss me, fucking Scooby-Doo diss me, and they reading Scooby-Doo what he's saying about me, I'm not gonna be like, making all these faces and shit. I wouldn't. I'm telling you. Maybe I'm just cool, calm, collect, but I'm not gonna. He's reading a quote. It's not like Shelly Finkel's in front of you, spitting on you and saying it. Someone said, "Ego, damn it, you made me spit out my pro." Cause y'all know it's true. Watch an Eddie Hearn interview specifically about Wilder. Anytime he'd be like, "Oh, Wilder says you have a bullshit offer." Me? I'm bullshit. Yeah, it's you, motherfucker. He just said you have a bullshit. Doing all these faces and shit. And then when it's something he's trying to convey, all these faces disappear. He's not doing all that. Did I push a little button on the same actor? Like, he's not doing all these theatrics and shit. You feel me? And then he's just saying, no, we do, and he's just saying his points regular. But then when it's the other side saying something or a quote being read, he's doing all this extra shit. I study mannerisms too. I learned that from acting. When I was heavy into acting, like drama classes and stuff, because you got to look at your scene partner and see what they're doing to feed off the energy. One of the things that I've been good with is in acting is the art of improvisation, being able to improv. Like, he said something, he slip up, you be like, say something real quick. Like, even if you watch Rush Hour, the deleted scenes, the cop's like, he's like, put your hands up, and he messed up his line. He said, put your hands up, show me your ass. And Chris Tucker was like, man, hell nah, show me your ass. Y'all some gay ass cops. And that was not part of it, and everyone started laughing because he just randomly came up with that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be able to look at mannerisms and body language and feed off that. You can tell when people are nervous or whatever, and you feed off energy. I feed off energy. That's me. I'm like Black Panther suit. We redistribute the kinetic energy and all that. That's how Eddie Hearn be doing. I watch his mannerisms. Shout out to Christian. Thanks for the content. I appreciate you guys. But to me, that's what Eddie Hearn does. When it's like when he's trying to do his point, it's super exaggerated and like theatrical. Like I said, on some Nicki Minaj shit. Some Smokey in the pigeon coop shit. Hey, chill, Smokey. It's angel dust. And then when he's saying his point, all that flicked shit is gone. That Tourette shit he be doing. What will we know? Like, doing all them faces and shit. I study, man. I study the game. And that's how he tries to get people's buy-in. But beyond that, if you look past that, look at what's being said. Look at what he's saying. You know, he's trying to like sway your opinion based on making faces and theatrical things. You know what I mean? Oh, whatever you want to call them, Shelly Finkel, Winkle, Dinkle. That's all filler shit. Nobody else wants to call him anything but you. You know, when I see an ESPN article or boxing news, you know what I mean, article, they're not like, oh, Shirley Finkel, Dinkle, Winkle, Kinkle. Nobody's doing that. You the one that's advocating for that. He's like, whatever you want to call him. It's Shirley Winkle, Dinkle. Nobody's doing that. You the only one calling that man out his name. See, notice me. I'm not calling him Eddie fucking Germ, Sperm, Hearns, and shit like that. I don't have to do that continually. Actually, I do call him, and this is just because of Wilder, Eddie Hearns. I just put an S on it. I do that. I admit that. But I'm not making, you know what I mean? It's not about playing on someone's name and like these like schoolhouse rhymes and shit. Dr. Seuss ass names and shit. I Sam, I Sam. Green eggs and ham, Sam, I am. Like, I don't care about none of that. But that's what he tries to do. That's what he tried to do to me in my response. Instead of answering the question, what you clearly could have done, that was early this morning. That was at 4:26 your time. No, 4:26 my time. It's 3:09. Almost 12 hours later, you still ain't answered. You still ain't had no response. Okay. He said, I think you are confused. He accepted 15 mil. Obviously, I'm talking about the offer you put together before he accepted. Shit's too easy, man. So, I'm just telling y'all. Y'all got to study the rules. And then, like, when it comes to Wilder saying he wants 50-50, good. I'm glad he's doing that. Because it'll I don't know if he'll get it in the end, if he'll get 50-50, but you have to stand for something. You have to stand for something. And then no one's in the business of having their time wasted, and it looks like they're playing games and stuff. Like I said, where's Anthony Johnson? Why isn't he doing these IFL interviews? Why isn't he speaking his mind? Because they probably don't want him to slip up and say something again like he did. I swear, $50 million, I'll take it tomorrow. They don't want him to do something like that. So they're like, let Eddie handle this. He'll do the PR shit. He'll do the speaking. You know, because I've even seen it with fighters. A fighter get asked a tough question, and then it'll be like, let me get this one. I'll get this. The promoter or like manager or PR person will be like, oh, I'll handle this. Because they don't even want the fighter to attempt to answer the question. They rather handle it because they feel they can handle it better. And you know what I mean? We know these games. And that's the thing that I've noticed with this Eddie Hearns shit. And that's a good point from Ronald Finkley. Sophia is the best belt. WBC, the green strap, is the one everyone respects. There's a lot of lineage in that particular belt throughout history. From Roberto Duran's and guys like that, Lennox Lewis, all these people had that belt at some point. Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. So there's a lot of history with that belt. And that's the belt. That's like I said, just look at it. Look at it from even a movie. The movie's not even real. And the movie still did what Joshua Side ain't doing. Avengers. Thanos would stop at nothing to collect those infinity rings. Now, I don't want to give away too much of the plot, but one of the rings, he had to do something to somebody he knew to get the stone. That was the only way to get the stone. Again, I don't want to give too much of a spoiler. If you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about, right? But then there's another stone in the guy's forehead, Vision. He's scooping it out, like clawing it out of Vision's head trying to get the stone. He will stop at nothing to get those infinity stones. Joshua has all the infinity stones except for the one he has to scoop out of Vision's fucking forehead. And that Vision is Deontay Wilder. So you came all the way this far. You know what I mean? Some of it by fate. Some of it just good timing. Right? Chanel, you in the hot seat. I know you've been baiting me to be in the hot seat, but now you finally said something dumb enough to put you there. How come everyone on this channel hates on AJ? What are you talking about? What is this AJ hate? See, this is how I know we're dealing with man fans. Because you're so emotional, you're not even speaking what is being hated on. Just because someone doesn't agree with you doesn't mean it's hate, right? Especially when they can back up why they feel that way. This is how I know who's a man fan, because they live by this hate or love code. They say, "Oh, you hate AJ." I don't hate that man. I don't know him. I don't know him on a personal tip. He's entertained me. I don't hate him. You know, I don't want something bad to happen to him. Like I don't hate him. But that's the code that they live by. They say, "Oh, if you're calling someone out on their bullshit or inconsistent, you hate them. You dislike them. You're racist or some shit." And then when they can't use racist, then they'll just keep it simple and just say, "You hate this person." It don't have nothing to do with hate or love. Like, okay, if I go to, I don't want to say McDonald's. I was gonna say McDonald's, but I don't really fuck with McDonald's like that. Let's say I go to In-N-Out, get a burger. I say, "Hey, I want a number one with no onions and add pickle." Right? I drive home, it has no pickle and they added onions, which is the reverse of what I wanted. Right? So if I go back to In-N-Out, cool as a cucumber, and say, "Hey, I drove all the way home. I said add pickle, no onions. This has no pickle, and you added onions, which I didn't want. I'd like to have this remade." Do I hate In-N-Out because they messed up my order and I'm getting it corrected? This is the type of kiddie logic that they have. Has nothing. They messed up my order. It has nothing to do with hating somebody. "Oh, I fucking hate In-N-Out. I like the burgers." But if they made a mistake, if there is a breach in contract or exchange, then it is what it is. You talking about, "Oh, you fucking hate AJ." So because I'm finding a discrepancy, okay, I haven't seen one positive word about the young black brother since you started the video. Okay, so what young positive word, black brother positive word should people say? And obviously I didn't mean actual hate the guy. Use your head, ego. Fuck all the dumb shit. You said I haven't seen any positive words about the young black brother. What positive words should people be speaking on right now in lieu of this situation? So what, you tell me what they should be saying. If you put something dumb or you don't answer a question, you're automatically blocked. There's your warning. I have to give out warning shots because I know how they like to do and waste time. Chanel, what should we be saying about Joshua? What do you disagree with? That's it. That's all you have to ask people. What should the conversation or narrative be about AJ? And what do you disagree with? See how long it takes much longer for them to respond now? So you said no one's saying positive words about the young black brother or whatever you said. So what should we be saying? What should the narrative be for what's in lieu of what's happened? And what do you disagree with that's being said in the comment section? See, it's much harder to justify. Anyone can say whatever. Hugh making excuses. He said, "Ego, people don't type as fast as they talk." They got speech to text. Shut that soft ass shit up. He talking about, "Oh, it's people can't type that fast." They got text to speech. Use it. It's a little microphone icon and just say it in there. Even if it had a couple spelling errors, we can get through it, or you can, correct it. You making up bullshit excuses like you got. See, this is what the man fans do. It'd be like the dumbest excuse. "Oh, people can't type this fast. Not everyone types as fast as you, ego." Okay, it says I replied. Did anyone see a reply? I don't see one reply. Did anyone see a reply from Chanel Rivy? Let's vote. Did anyone go look up in the text? Did anyone see a reply since the last conversation? Yes or no? And if it's a bunch of no's, you're wasting our time and you're getting blocked. Because I just went up and I didn't see anything. So look for Chanel Rivy and their last message and you tell me if you've seen a reply. I don't see it on YouTube. Neither did I. Okay, Shooter's blocker. Nobody can seem to find your message, but you're saying I replied. We're not playing this ring around the rosy bullshit. Goodbye, Shooters. Clap Chanel Rivy. Get them out of here. This is what I have to do. We're not wasting time. We're not wasting no fucking time. You allegedly replied, but no one can find it. Waste of time. Shout out to Ronald Finkley. Clapped your dumb ass. Anyway, I'm not mad at Wilder wanting 50-50 or at least taking that standpoint because he feels he has his time wasted. Ronald Finkley clapped your dumb ass. He feels he has his time wasted. He's not trying to go through that again. So he's like, all these other previous offers. Just listen to the audacity and just listen to what's being said. Eddie Hearn's like, oh, we're fighting Povetkin next. He hasn't officially made the Povetkin, but we know that's the mandatory. That's what you didn't want to get stripped, right? So you have to fight Povetkin at this point, right? So looks like Povetkin should have an announcement soon. Eddie Hearn's saying, oh, the offer's still on their desk. So if they wanted to sign up for it, then why don't they take it? Why the fuck? Just listen to this. Why would he take an offer for a fight that's not going to happen this year? This year. Who does that? Not knowing who they're going to fight next or not seeing the outcome. We know Joshua pretty much has to fight Povetkin, right? Why would Wilder sign a contract for April 2019 and we don't even know how Joshua looks in his next fight? And he's not getting the fight next. Explain that. How does that make any sense? If you're not getting the fight this year, then why would you try to continue from the negotiations from then? Nobody has an answer, huh? Okay. Nobody? Eddie Hearn's like, oh, they still have the, you were going to take 15 million. You know he was going to take it to try to expedite things to ensure that he got the fight next. But if he's not getting the fight next, then why would he sign that and send it back to you? Please explain that to me. Nobody? Just a bunch of cowards who want to try to explain something, but they don't have the courage to step up in the hot seat and explain that dumb shit? Why would Wilder sign a contract for April of 2019 in June 2018 that was a lowballed offer to begin with? After $50 million had been declined from that side, he was going to accept a lowball just to get the fight in the next few months. Why would he sign it? Why would he sign it? What if Joshua looked horrible and won a controversial split decision? And you sit up here, signed a contract in June for April, and Joshua looks horrible. So he's going to get all the proceeds, or a bulk of them, and you stuck at a flat rate. How does that make sense? Somebody explain that. That's like, let's say I want to go get a job at, somebody name a store. We are interactive with the analogies. Somebody name a retail store. First one I see, that's what I'm going to use. Name a retail store that I could work at. The first one I see, I'm going to use. Sears. No, not someone going out of business. Sears is going out of business, so I'm not using it. Okay, Kohl's. Fuck it. Okay, why would I work at Hooters? Y'all tripping. Motherfucker talking about Hooters. I said a job I could work at. I ain't working at no fucking Hooters. Hey, big boy, you want some chicken wangs? Like, what the fuck? With them little ass orange shorts. What the fuck would I work at Hooters? Y'all some weird. Y'all got some fetishes. I've always wanted to see a tall ass vlogger in fucking Hooters fit. Y'all some creeps, bro. I said, name a job I could work at. Hooters. Yeah, I'd love to see you at the girl collection. Tell Floyd to hire you. Like, what? Y'all think I'm sweet. I'll cut the fuck out of one of y'all. Anyway, well, let me stop. Y'all some snitches anyway. Motherfucker said Hooters. Anywho, Kohl's. Cool, that's what I seen, so we'll use that. Someone said casting couch. You better stop. Y'all tripping. Bangbros.com. Alright, we'll use Kohl's. Let's get it. I apply for, let's say I need a job right the fuck now. Right now, I need a job. I apply for Kohl's. I said, hey, I seen you were hiring. I applied. I feel like I'd be a good fit for Kohl's. And I'm looking to get $18 an hour because California's expensive. I'm fully qualified to work here. I used to be a manager at Lowe's. Boom, boom, boom. They say, what about $12.50? And I'm like, I don't know. Let me think about that. And then let's say I call back. You know what? I'll take it. $12.50. I know I wanted 18. And then the store manager says, sorry, the position has already been filled. You took too long. The $12.50 offer has already been filled. You didn't give us an answer yesterday, and we had to hire the position. But tell you what, this $12.50 offer, which was already lower than I anticipated working for, next April in 2019, we'll start your employment. We'll hire you next season, a year from now. What's June? A little bit, close to a year from now. And then we'll give you the $12.15. We'll lock you into that. Why the fuck would I accept that? If I already was hesitant about the $12.50 an hour to begin with for the position, and then I was just, because I needed a job or because I wanted to get a job, I was willing to sacrifice and to accept those terms, even though just so I have some money in my pocket, right? And then they say, hey, we filled the position, but we'll give you the $12.50 an hour next year in April. So just sign on the dotted line, and then you'll start working April 15th. Come on, who the fuck would do that? Because I don't know. I need the job now. I'm ready to start getting paid now. I'm ready to start getting into the system. I'm applying to Kohl's now. I don't know where I'm going to be for a year from now. So I'm not going to just stop right now and then Kohl's or bust. So I'm going to look for another job. So why would I lock into Kohl's at $12.50 an hour and lock it in for April of next year? I need the shit now. I need my cheddar now. You get what I'm saying? So that doesn't even make sense. I don't know where I'm going to be April. What if I'm in fucking jail and I sign a contract? You know what I'm saying? Anything. I won't be in jail. God willing. Knock on wood. But you get what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense to forecast that far and then lock into some shit way in the future like that without knowing what the future holds. What, like I said, what if Joshua looks like shit versus Povetkin? And what if you beat Tyson Fury? Those are pretty substantial turn of events. So he's still only, if Joshua looks shitty in the fight and Wilder knocks out Tyson Fury, hypothetically, let's say Wilder fights Tyson Fury in December, then he's still only worth the $15 million. That doesn't make sense. So you might as well just, at that, if you're not fighting him next, you might as well play it by ear and see what unfolds in the upcoming fights that they have in between. But no one's going to lock into a fight. Like I said, what if Joshua looks like shit, wins a controversial split decision, and the world knows Joshua should have lost to Povetkin, hypothetically? And then what if Wilder in December knocks out Tyson Fury, a guy who is undefeated and a former lineal champion? That's a completely different shift of events. So why would he be worth the same amount of money given that situation? But then if he signs a contract now for a fight that far in the future, then he's locked into that. That's what they can hold him to. So why would, if you didn't get the fight next, then why would he accept that for April 2019 without knowing what the future holds. That's retarded. See, Dario, I'm glad he got blocked because he was just putting stupid shit. What 50 mil? Ha ha ha. Gary Whitehead, you sound like an idiot. You sound like an idiot. If you want that hot seat, that's all you have to say. Do you want the hot seat? Gary Whitehead. We're going to pop you like a blackhead. Gary Whitehead, do you want the hot seat? You a pimple to me. You will get popped in this hot seat. Bars. Yes or no. Don't tell me anything but a yes or no. Maximum of 3 letters. Gary Whitehead, do you want the hot seat? I challenge you to a duel, motherfucker. I want the fight. Block him. Sign the contract. Block him. Duck in the hot seat. All I say is, all you have to do is say yes or no. But since you want to duck, then you getting blocked. Block Gary Whitehead. You could have said no. See, this is the thing. I didn't force you into the hot seat. I said yes or no. He said, I want the fight. Sign the contract. Nope. You have to learn to follow the simple direction. You were saying dumb shit. I simply asked you if you want the hot seat. You could have elected to say no, and I would have been like, cool. Would have left you alone. You could have said yes, and then we would have got it on in the hot seat. Pause. But you chose to keep going on with your dumb shit. That's how I know they don't want it. Because why wouldn't you just answer the question? Just say yes, I want the hot seat. I'm confident in what I'm saying, or no, I don't. I'd rather just sit back and comment and leave other shit. You know what I mean? Chat, get bang. These dudes are stupid. It's so easy. I'm just glad y'all see it. Anyway, I'm about to get out here. I gotta get some lunch. My boy's having a baby shower tomorrow, so I gotta get his I don't know what it's called, baby registry. He has some things on gift registry. I gotta get a haircut and shit like that. Appreciate you guys. Clarissa Shields she did more of a viewership than Anthony Johnson. So this A-side talk really needs to stop. Because if you put Canelo on Showtime and you put Clarissa Shields on Showtime with the fight she just had against Hannah Gabriels, I don't think Canelo would have lower numbers. If you put Floyd on Showtime, regular Showtime, and Clarissa Shields, I don't believe that Clarissa Shields, no disrespect to her, but I don't think she would have outsold it. She did good, but I don't think she would have outsold Floyd or Canelo. Right? So y'all might want to chill with this A-side talk with the Anthony Johnson. Yes, Clarissa Shields' last fight, which happened on Friday evening, outviewed the live viewership, outdid the numbers that Anthony Johnson versus Joseph Parker did. On Showtime, Hugh Janus, and I'm not going to say it how you want me to say it because it's a really suspect name. She did over 1 million. I said on Showtime. Her Showtime numbers. It's still a platform. Everyone knows Showtime has boxing, etc. So how are you not outperforming? Even if your fight came on at 3 or 4 in the afternoon. I don't care about your username, bro. I really don't. I'm here to talk about boxing, not childish usernames. I don't care about that. So anyway, Clarissa Shields outperformed Joshua on Showtime. So y'all might probably want to slow up on that A-side talk, because AJ, as great as he's done and his brand has done for him in the UK, he's not a crossover star. Listen, we'll do a hot seat right now. All you dumb motherfuckers, I'm about to get off. Let's do one more. I challenge. It's an open hot seat. but I'm only taking one. I'm only taking one. Name a boxing star who didn't have important fights in America that became a crossover star, meaning they did like top 5 live gates and set ground setting, or at least even for their time, ground setting numbers. Who? Name a boxing superstar that we've had that did great numbers, live gate, shit like that, never fought in America for any of their important fights. Oh, y'all flabbergasted? I like how that happens. It goes quiet like that movie. It comes at, was it Stay Quiet? The quiet movie where they couldn't talk? That's how y'all sound. Shh. We in the library? Nobody, it's an open hot seat. Name a boxing superstar that had an important fights in their career and they did great numbers. They didn't fight in America. Like Ricky Hatton, like, you know, anybody. Manny, Floyd. Motherfuckers trying to Google some shit. But, oh yeah, fucking Henry Atkins. Like, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is Henry Atkins? Someone said Lennox Lewis. He fought Mike Tyson in Memphis. What do you mean? He had a lot of important fights in America.